This video is brought to you by...
Man, we ain't hard to find, man. We downtown Baltimore, man. The heart of downtown, man. 215 West Saratoga Street, man. Come on through, man. Show some love, man. Yeah, you can't miss us. We out on the block with it. We right between Park Avenue and Howard Street, man. Come on through. Until you out of towners, man, you want to get with us, man. Come on through. Put this cool green on. Let everybody know, man, y'all with the city, man, that y'all riding with us, man, that y'all for us, man. Y'all support what we got going on down here, man. Because this right here, man, it's going worldwide, and it's coming straight out of Baltimore, and it's going to be bigger than Ralph Lauren real soon, man. It's coming straight out the city, man, and it's this what it is. And once you put it on, you're going to see what I'm talking about, man. This the real deal. Come on down, man. If you can't come through and shop with us online. Go online right now, man. CoolGreenClothing.com and shop with us, man.
What's up, YouTube fam? It's your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 times, and I'm back with another video. In this episode of The Baltimore Way, I'll be telling the story of Shelly Fillion and Gina Kirchner, two women who lost their lives at the hands of one man, Terrence Jenkins, just days apart. But before we get into this video, please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to our channel. Go ahead and click that notification bell to get notified every time we upload. If you're rocking with our content, smash that like button. Feel free to share this video with everyone you know. Make sure you watch until the end to hear the full story. All right, let's jump right into it. On December 14th, 2015, one Monday afternoon, a family member, a 47-year-old Shelly Fillion, had gone to her home on Skipjack Court in Essex to check on her. Shelly had not contacted her family since that Saturday, and more importantly, she missed her daughter's wedding where she was supposed to be a witness. That just didn't sit right with Shelly's family. The family member who decided to check on Shelly was her daughter. As she entered Shelly's home, she found her mother lying lifeless on the living room floor. Shelly's daughter immediately called 911, and Baltimore County Police were dispatched to the home around 5 p.m. Upon entry, police found Shelly partially under a pull-out sofa with traumatic injuries. Officers didn't believe that Shelly's slaying was a random act and treated the case as a homicide. Although investigators didn't specify a motive, they quickly identified a suspect. The suspect was Shelly's estranged boyfriend, 49-year-old Terrence Jenkins of Essex. It's not clear how long the two were dating, but at some point things hit rock bottom and Shelly was ready to move on with her life. According to friends of Shelly, Terrence was more of a tenant and not a boyfriend, and he just wouldn't accept that. And reportedly, he put his hands on Shelly before. People close to Shelly knew that Shelly wanted nothing more to do with Terrence and wanted him to move out of her home. Friends advised Shelly that nobody should have to deal with that and encouraged her to move on. Shelly's family and loved ones were devastated over her loss and wanted the person responsible brought to justice. As the investigation into Shelly's slaying continued, detectives began to surveillance Terrence Jenkins. Thursday afternoon, December 17, 2015, just days after Shelly was found, detectives learned that Terrence made a call from an address in the 3600 block of Pulaski Highway in East Baltimore. Detectives launched their surveillance operation across the street at a motel, and they saw a man they thought might be Terrence walk up to the house where a woman let him in. Police said they did not know his connection to the house, if anything. They suspected that maybe someone was harboring him there. While he was inside, detectives found Shelly's Ford Explorer parked nearby. Police waited for Terrence to leave. About 30 minutes later, Terrence left the residence. When he saw police, Terrence ran across Pulaski Highway and officers pursued him. Police caught up to him and he was arrested as he was approaching Shelly's Ford Explorer. Inside the house on Pulaski Highway, police stumbled upon a grisly scene. They found the woman who let Terrence inside, gone from apparent injuries. After police found the woman, they obtained a search and seizure warrant for the location. The woman found slain was identified as 48-year-old Gina Kirchner. When Baltimore City Police detectives arrived, evidence at the scene included obvious signs of trauma, leading investigators to believe the case was a homicide. According to what police told reporters, there was no sign of Terrence forcing his way into the home, no sounds of distress coming from the home, so their practice is almost always to try to apprehend someone out in the open rather than go inside. They said it would have been dangerous for the officers and whoever was inside the house. Baltimore County Police said they had no proof that Gina was in any sort of danger. A motive for Gina's slaying was unclear. Gina was a single mother of 4, and they were a tight-knit family. Despite their ups and downs, she did everything she could to support them. Gina's loss was a huge blow to her children. She was all they had. According to news reports, they stated that Shelly was Gina's girlfriend. It's not clear if they meant that in a platonic or romantic way. Police, however, did not know the nature of the relationship between Terrence and Gina. After his arrest, police announced that Terrence was charged with first-degree murder in the slaying of his estranged girlfriend, Shelly Fillion, and was a suspect in Gina Kirchner's case. The following day, he was also charged in connection with Gina's slaying. He was held without bond in Baltimore County. It was later determined that both women passed away from strangulation. Records show that Terrence was convicted in 2010 of a first-degree DV case involving strangulation. Almost a year and a half later, in March 2017, Terrence pleaded guilty to Shelly's slaying, and in April 2017, he pleaded guilty to the slaying of Gina Kirchner. It was reported that Terrence admitted to both Shelly and Gina's heinous slaying. In Gina Kirchner's case in Baltimore City, Terrence was sentenced to life in prison with all but 65 years suspended. Later that year in Baltimore County, Terrence received another life sentence with all but 60 years suspended for the slaying of Shelly Lynn Fillion. The two sentences were set to run concurrently. May Shelly Lynn Fillion and Gina Kirchner continue to rest peacefully. My prayers are with their family and loved ones. I'm glad the families were able to get closure. However, that does not bring Shelly and Gina back. Hopefully, with time, things got a little easier. I'm just so baffled as to why this all happened. All we can do is speculate what may have driven Terrence Jenkins to commit such evil and heinous acts towards these women, especially the one he perpetuated to love, Shelly Fillion. And as for Gina, was he jealous of the relationship she had with Shelly, even if they were just really good friends? Obviously, Gina knew him enough to let him inside her home. So what happened? Why did he do such a terrible thing? No matter the reasoning behind the situation, it is just absolutely tragic and heartbreaking that Shelly and Gina's family lost them like that. Fam, tell me your thoughts on this story in the comments below. All right, fam, that's it for this episode of The Baltimore Way. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 Times, and I'm out.